How's it going, Shuffle Squad YouTube channel? My name is PrimeTime Wizard TV, and today I'm here to amaze, because you'll never guess what won the late night number 70 with over 350 people, mind you. It is, of course, the amazing Rare Rayquaza, piloted by Blue Ampharos. Yes, you heard me right. Amazing Rare Rayquaza. If you're not sure what that card does, don't worry, you're not alone, because I for sure didn't until I did my research on the deck, and I have to say it is absolutely amazing. Yes, it's paired with probably one of the best engines to pair it with. It is in a Lost Box style deck, and I cannot wait to show everyone the deck list. But before that, of course, if you want to build this deck or any deck, make sure you use our promo codes TSS12 at Atlas TCG for 12% off, or TSS5 to get 5% off the PTCGO store. With that, I cannot wait to show you guys the deck list. Let's go. All right, this is a deck we're going to be bringing here today. And again, this is Amazing Rare Rayquaza from Blue Ampharos. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and start with the titular Pokemon himself, Amazing Rare Rayquaza. Let's give it a second here and just appreciate the art on the amazing rares. I absolutely love the color splash behind the Pokemon. And of course, yep, so this is Amazing Rare Rayquaza, 120 HP, basic Pokemon, weak to lightning, but it has the amazing burst attack for a grass, a lightning, and a fighting. Very hefty energy cost there. You do 80 damage times the 80 damage times the amount of basic energy cards you discarded in this way. So you have to discard all the energies, and for every different type you're hitting 80. So for the 3 energy cost, you're hitting 240. So if you're discarding 4 different types, I believe you're hitting 320 damage, which is pretty much a knockout on almost everything, right? Besides the 330, 340 HP VMAXs. And that is a big attack for sure. Probably something you get off once or twice in the game. But of course, the deck is supported by the Lost Zone box engine. Well, if you're not familiar with Lost Zone, with the Lost Zone engine, it revolves around Comfey being able to use flower selecting. You're able to look at the top 2 cards of your deck, send 1 to the Lost Zone, 1 into your hand. You're basically just using the Scoop Up Nets to basically use flower selecting multiple times in one turn, as well as using Colress Experiment to power up the Lost Zone to be able to use Mirage Gate, and Mirage Gate is the one way you're really going to power up the Amazing Rare Rayquazas. But before anything else, what else we have it from the Lost Zone engine? We're playing the Sableye with the Lost Mine attack. If you have 10 or more cards in the Lost Zone, you're putting 12 damage counters in play. We already know that's a great card. And your early game attacker is going to be Cramorant, because if you have 4 or more cards in the Lost Zone, ignore all energy in this Pokemon's attack cost. So essentially, you're just going to be attacking with Cramorant 110, because after a couple of Comfeys and 1 Colress, that is ready to go. The rest of the cards are our tech attackers. So we're playing 1 Eiscue with the Block Face attack. It does 70 damage during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by basic Pokemon. So that means stuff like Milk Tank and Blissey can't hit you. The Reggies can't hit you. A lot of... And honestly, I think it's here mainly for Reggies. The Lost Zone box style decks do struggle against Reggie, but you know, if you're playing 1 Block Face Eiscue to skew that matchup, and it works, might as well, right? We are playing the Mirage Gate anyway. We're also playing 1 Raikou V with the fleet-footed ability. When it's in your active, you get to draw. But we're playing it because it's a lightning Pokemon, and being a lightning Pokemon is a good time for sure, because you do hit Palkia and Lugia V-Star for weakness. It has attack Lightning Rondo, 20 plus 20 for each of your each benched Pokemon. So the numbers can definitely go up there. But again, we're playing that to hit the Lugias and the Palkias. Also playing 1 Galarian Zapdos V with the Fighting Instinct. This attack does 1 colorless less for each Pokemon V in play. I believe this is here to hit stuff like the, maybe, what do you call this? The Arceus V-Star, almost forgot his name, because we are playing fighting type anyway. Look at that. Don't you just know it's going to be a good time when you see this many colors in a deck? And mind you, this is a deck that won late night. But yeah, not only that, we're also being supported by Radiant Greninja, which can attack. Concealed cards is one of our main ways to draw, discarding an energy, draw 2 cards, but we can also attack with Moonlight Shuriken because we are playing water energy and discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 90 damage to 2 other Pokemon, 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. That's pretty good, especially when you're up against a Lost Box of your own. And we're also playing 1 Lumineon V just to get the early Colress train going, but you can also attack with the Aqua Return. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and check out the items. We're playing 4 Battle VIP passes and 3 Fog Crystals just to set up, get the Comfeys going for sure. We're playing Mirage Gate. Again, this is the crux of the deck. If there's 7 or more cards in the Lost Zone, we're search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types and attach them to your Pokemon. So that's why we're able to power up the amazing Rare Rayquazas and afford to have this type of energy split because Mirage Gate supports it very well. Playing 3 Ordinary Rod as well just to recycle the energy, or Pokemon 3 Quick Ball, 4 Scoop Up Net, 1 Switch, 4 Switch Cards. So a lot of switching options again to facilitate the Comfey engine. And for a supporter lineup, we're playing 4 Colress. Again, this is look at the top 5 cards of your deck, put 3 of them in your hand, 2 into the Lost Zone to facilitate the Lost Zone deck, and 3 Raihan. I absolutely love the addition of this deck, this card to the deck, just because when your active Pokemon's knocked out during your turn, you get to accelerate an energy from the discard pile and search for any 1 card in the deck. And since we're playing mostly 1 prizers, this is pretty much active most of the game, and 1 Air Balloon just to have a pivot. And then we're playing a 2 Fighting Energy, 2 Leaf Energy, 2 Electric Energy, 2 Psychic Energy, and 3 Water Energy split. Where else are you going to see an energy split like that? I cannot wait to get some games in with the deck. Let's see if we can get some wins. All right, looks like we do have a game in our hands. Hopefully we can showcase the amazing Rare Rayquaza. My goal, honestly, if I get to attack with amazing Rare Rayquaza into a VMAX, I'm going to be a very, very happy player for sure. All right, looks like we are going to go second. We opened the Radiant Greninja Battle VIP Pass. Think this is an okay hand, right? Yes, I would like to open a Comfey, but I'm not opposed to just getting the Radiant Greninja into play there. Let's see what we're up against. We do see an Oranguru here. This could be something like Palkurum or potentially even Lugia V-Star. But seeing the Battle VIP Pass, maybe if I had to guess, it's going to be Palkurum. And let's see how we do. We do play stuff like Raikou to hit into the Palkia, but to attack Kyurem, not much else. Oh, it looks like it might be a Lost Zone deck then. Ooh, if I had a Comfey, it would have been in the active. Okay, let's see what else they're playing. This is just a Lost Zone deck. I don't think Amazing Rare Rayquaza is going to cut it. We might just be attacking with stuff like Radiant Greninja or Cramorant for sure. We could get the first hit with a Cram depending on how our draws pan out here. But yeah, let's see what else my opponent plays. The goal of the game is to get rid of the Menifee to be able to attack with the Radiant Greninja here. But I'm a little sad because again, I don't think Amazing Rare Rayquaza is going to show his stuff here. But again, we get to fall back on the box style deck we do have. I'm trying to think what other attackers we can use. We can attack with the Lumineon. Lumineon can take a hit and then just go into the deck, which is really funny. We want to find our Cramorants for sure. If we can get the first attack off, we should be able to dictate the rest of the game. But yeah, my opponent getting a pretty solid turn 1 here, getting a couple of cards into the Lost Zone. That's 4 cards into the Lost Zone on their first turn without having to depend on something like Colress. Do you see a Fire Energy hit the bin there? And just to pass on our turn, let's see if we can do the same with a handful of energy. I highly doubt it. But let's give it a go. We're going to go ahead and use concealed cards here. We'll discard the Grass Energy. We'll draw. Raihan's not going to do it. We're going to go ahead and use a switch card here onto the Comfey. We get to use a Battle VIP Pass. Try and thin out the deck here. We had to lose a Psychic Energy there. Not a fan of that. Get one more Comfey and the Cramorant. All right, we'll attach a Lightning Energy to the Comfey there. Go into the other Comfey. Would love to see something like a Colress here. Not quite going to do it. We're going to grab the switch card. We have one more go here. Oh boy, which is the Comfey? That's I think it's the one right behind the Comfey. Okay, yeah, good. We did get the Colress. Now, if we could get a switching option out of it, don't quite get there. So that means they should be able to get the first attack off, which is not good for us. But let's go ahead and pass the turn. Again, we are playing we are playing Radiant Greninja in this deck. So as soon as that mana fee goes down, we can potentially attack with the Radiant Greninja. So that's going to be the goal here. And to get that, to facilitate that, really, we need to get to 10 cards in the Lost Zone. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 5 in. If we can get 10 that next turn, we can attack with the Sableye and just knock out the mana fee, and hopefully they don't have a way to get it back. But we'll have to see. They did use a Colress themselves. They're going to go ahead and escape rope. We'll give them... You know what? I'm going to give them Greninja, right? So if they go into Cramorant here, Greninja's not going to get knocked out. This is one way really to... You know, because we want to deny... We want to be the first one to take prizes, right? Especially in a single prize matchup. If they hit into Radiant Greninja, we can... If we find a Scoop Up Net, we pick it up, negate all the damage done. Definitely good for sure. Looks like they're also playing a Mirage Gate variant. That means they could be playing Radiant Greninja themselves here. And that could be bad for us. I don't think I saw a mana fee in the deck list. So that could be a problem for sure. We're going to see a choice spell there. Go on to the mana fee. That's not going to matter at all. Capture energy onto the Comfey. Again, they're going to be able to attack with the Cram. So I think going into the Radiant Greninja there, very, very good move on our end. All right. Let's see what we draw into. Air Balloon. I really do want to pick up the Radiant Greninja because it's a very important card. We'll go ahead and conceal cards first. Switch Cart can heal it at least, but I'm going to go ahead and use the Colress. There's the Scoop Up Net. We'll take the Mirage Gate and the Switch Cart. That seems good to me. So we are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll pick up the Radiant Greninja. Go into Comfey. We'll use the Comfey. Scoop Up, that's perfect. So that should be 8. Believe this should be 9. Grab the Ordinary Rod. That's 9. We'll go Switch Cart into this guy. This should be 10. Do we need Raikou? I don't think we do. That means we can go into the Sableye now. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, we can go into the Sableye. And I'm just going to go ahead and target down that mana fee. We'll play this down 2. You know what? It doesn't hurt. We'll draw 2 more. A lot of energies we're not going to be using, and we do have multiple Ordinary Rods. I'm going to have to use one of those Ordinary Rods to put back a water energy for sure. We're going to go ahead and Lost Mine here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, we'll put 1 here, 1 there. Right, that should make sense. Just in case we get to attack with the Sableye again, we can take out multiple Pokemon. Maybe I should have put 2 onto the Cramorant, actually. I think that was the correct play. We'll put 90 damage here. I think that makes more sense. But we are the first one to get the knockout, as well as put damage on board. They're going to play Silene here. Unfortunately, get 2 tails. Wonder what they needed to recur. Probably something like Scoop Up Net there. Playing the Silene makes me think that they're not going to be able to attack with a Sableye this turn. I might just go into another Sableye, but there we go. We do win the game there because we did get to attack first. All right, we have a game here. And again, I just want to attack with the amazing Rare Rayquaza. If we get that, If we get to do that, that's an absolute win in my book. And our opening hand is looking amazing here. Let's see what our opponent is playing. Please, please let it be Lugia. Please let it be something amazing Rare Rayquaza can hit. It's going to be, okay, it's going to be Mew VMAX. Mew VMAX is definitely something Rayquaza can hit. But, oh boy. This is going to be an interesting one for sure. You might have to hit with the Cram first. Let's see what they go into. The nice thing is Cram can take a knockout on something like the Meloetta. It looks like they went for the Cram-O-Matic there. They have a Cram of their own, able to just get heads, grab anything they want. That's what I guess. It's going to be the Battle VIP Pass, able to find them 2 basic Pokemon, getting 2 Genesect there. Can they play down their hand even more? And also, what type of Mew VMAX deck is this? We do see the Quick Ball there, discarding the boss's orders. Getting another Genesect. We're full of Genesects now. Well, one more, and they have the complete set. They are going to be able to draw 1 card here. Yeah, it's just going to be a Fusion Strike system for 1. Because again, getting a Mew is absolutely huge. Now this is going to be a Fusion Strike system for 2. Yeah, Fusion Strike system. If you're not familiar at this point, you're able to draw up as many cards in your hand as long as you have Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. Sorry, I've read that card so many times. I don't know why I struggled that one time. Looks like they're going to grab a 3rd Mew. I like this play here. They're thinking, you know what? If I hit into Mew, I could always psychically. That is definitely the play there. They're forgoing the Meloetta altogether to get the DTE down on that Mew. And with that, they're pretty much ready to go. On to our side, we get double Battle VIP Pass. Don't know what else we need. We'll grab a Greninja and the Comfey. And with this, you know what? We're just going to go show them. We have the amazing Rare Rayquaza. Grab a 3rd Comfey. And we'll Colress experiment first. Grabbing Mirage Gate, and the Lightning Energy seem good. We'll go Comfey. Grab the Colress experiment for sure, so we are ready next turn. We'll use the concealed cards on the Radiant Greninja there. Getting another Battle VIP Pass. I don't think we need that. I think here I will just put on the pressure. No, you know what? I want to go into another Comfey, I think. So next turn, we're going to go up 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. We'll just flower selecting again. We'll grab the Fighting Energy there. And honestly, I think I'm just going to pass here. Unfortunately, that leaves our amazing Rare Rayquaza in a bad spot. They could boss it up for sure. That might be their prime target. But I would love to hit a Mew VMAX with the amazing burst. I'm going to need 4 energies on the Rayquaza. We do see the 4 Seal Stone there, a new card for Mew to play with. Essentially giving a V-Star power on that Genesect. Here, we'll just go into another Comfey. But yeah, I couldn't even attack with a Cram because I really had to use that Comfey. But yes, let's go ahead. We do see the Mew VMAX come into play. Do they have the boss's orders? Well, they could if they wanted to. They do have the boss's orders in if they use the 4 Steel Stone here. See another choice. We see the choice belt come down. Let's see it. If they boss up the Ray, I might just have to use the Ordinary Rod potentially. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. We see a Cramomatic coming down. Heads. They get anything they want here. They haven't used the supporter yet. Getting a second Mew VMAX into play. I wish we played Drapion. No, it's just going to be a Cross Fusion Strike into a Max Miracle on that Comfey. This gives us a window of opportunity here, guys. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Switch Cart is perfect. We're going to go ahead and flower selecting. Grab the Psychic Energy. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the Colress here. That should be enough. We'll get the Ray, Mirage Gate. Ooh, Air Balloon's so good. But I think we want the energies. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. All right. I'm so excited. Not gonna lie. All right, we're gonna go ahead and use Mirage Gate here. Grabbing the fighting, and oh no, we don't have the right colors in the deck. We'll grab those two first. Okay. So that means I'm going to need to concealed cards here, the grass energy. Okay. We're gonna need to. That means I have to draw into another Ordinary Rod. Oh, but we have the Raihan too. Yeah, we'll drop this. We'll go Mirage Gate. Oh, snap. I forgot. That's a mistake on my end. I forgot to Ordinary Rod first. Huge misplay on my end, but let's see if it comes out to bite us. Grab those two. We'll go ahead and Mirage Gate again. All right. And things are looking good. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the Ray. We haven't attached yet. I'm going to attach here. And we're going to go ahead and Amazing Burst for 320 damage. Taking a knockout on a new VMAX. That was absolutely huge. Getting a Leaf Energy, Raihan, Electric, and no wonder we couldn't find them. Couple of replies. Again, we're playing a 2-2-2 line, ladies and gentlemen. They need to boss up this Rayquaza. If they boss up this Rayquaza, we could be in trouble. Again, we would need to draw into a couple of things. Yeah, we would need to draw into the Ordinary Rod or a Mirage Gate, the last Mirage Gate. They go for the boss's orders. Okie doke. Let's see what we have to work with. If we have to, we can just hit with Cram, to be honest. Try and force them. They're using their tablets as well, so psychically is a little bit tougher. I'm just glad we are able to Amazing Burst. We are threatening it again here. But again, we have to get we need the other Mirage Gate. It's not a question now. If we didn't misplay it earlier, we would have it in hand. Let's see if they have Roxanne too. That's something they need to play this turn. We know Mew decks do play hand disruption now. They do play stuff like Marnie or Roxanne. Now it's going to be a Cross Fusion Strike. And yeah, Cross Fusion Strike into a Techno Blast, taking that knockout there. We're going to go ahead and go into Comfey. We're going to dig a little bit here. I think we have it. Pretty sure we have it. Okay. Let me just check. So we're putting back Grass and the Fighting. Raihan and attach. Yeah. We'll Raihan first. We'll attach the Fighting Energy. We'll grab the Ordinary Rod. We'll Ordinary Rod. We'll do both. That doesn't really matter. I mean, getting a Ray back. That's cool. We'll put back in. We put Fighting. That means Grass and Electric go back in. We're going to Mirage Gate the Grass and Electric. Just like that, folks. We have it. We didn't even have to use the Comfey. And we're just going to go ahead and Amazing Burst this Mew VMAX, 320 damage. Good game. Wow. I'm so glad we got that. That's hilarious. We got to back-to-back Amazing Burst. Despite the misplay on my end there, we were able to make it happen. So this deck does let it happen fairly consistently in my book. We still had like a couple of dig options there to try and dig into like one of the Ordinary Rods or the last Mirage Gate. Definitely got a little bit lucky, but I'm glad we got that game in the books. And that was amazing Rayquaza Lost Box. Final thoughts? Honestly, at first, I thought this was a gimmick. Not gonna lie, just straight up, I thought it was a gimmick, right? You get to attack with amazing Rayquaza. Lost Box has a lot of big attackers, like Radiant Charizard if we wanted to, the Snorlax. So I was thinking, why do we need amazing Rayquaza? Why do we have to fill the deck up with multiple different kinds of energy that might clunk it up? But honestly, guys, I was thinking about it. Amazing Rayquaza actually fixes a lot of matchups. Sometimes Lost Box doesn't hit hard enough, right? That's the struggle. Sometimes you can beat Lost Box by just going into 280 HP Pokemon. You attack with Hisuian Gudra. Heck, sometimes, just like we've seen, people start playing Cape of Toughness as well. You know, just healing out of the damage. That's definitely one way you could win against Lost Box. I think what they did here was essentially try and tech in a no damage cap attacker that just works so well with Mirage Gate. Because Mirage Gate, we're attaching energy from the deck anyway. We want multiple types of energy, and this is literally just the extreme route there. It kind of solves one of Lost Box's problems. And if push comes to shove, we just go back to being Lost Box if we don't need the amazing rare Rayquaza. And then we also have techs in, like, I love the Zapdos in a Vikavolt matchup. That made so much sense after I saw it. Or what else? The Eiscue, just to give yourself a fighting chance on Reggie. So this is probably the most box style deck of Lost Box I've been able to see. And honestly, it's absolutely amazing to attack with amazing rare Rayquaza. Guys, how many times have I said amazing in this video? You know what? If anyone gets it right, let us know down in the comments below. This was just so much fun. This deck was so much fun to play. Highly recommend getting it. But yeah, guys, this was so much fun. Thank you so much. My name is PrimeTime Wizard TV from the Shuffle Squad. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified when new videos do come out. I'll see you all next time.
The Shuffle Squad is proudly sponsored by Atlas Collectibles, the best place to buy any trading card game product online. Visit atlastcg.com and at the checkout screen, make sure to use code TSS12 to save an unbeatable 12% off your entire order. Atlas Collectibles will ship your product anywhere in the world, so make sure you're taking advantage of the 12% savings with TSS12. And if Pokemon is not your thing, don't worry. Go to atlastcg.com and see all the other amazing trading card game products they have there to offer.
The Shuffle Squad is partnered with PTCGO Store to provide our community with the best access to Pokemon TCG codes. They have codes available 24/7, instant email delivery, and you can save 5% off by using code TSS5. If you're a YouTube member or Patreon supporter, you'll have access to a special code that gets you 10% off. So what are you waiting for? Use code TSS5 today and save 5% on your next order of codes on any codes available at ptcgostore.com.
Pokéx Word, the best place to get your fill of Pokemon-inspired puzzles. New puzzles are posted every day, and they recently launched a new Guess That Pokemon puzzle, which is a ton of fun to play. Go check them out at PokéXWord.com and be sure to follow them on Twitter for your chance to win a ton of PTCGO codes every month.
Check out the Late Night Series Season 6, brought to you by myself, Zach Lesage, and the Shuffle Squad. We're going to be running a bunch of sick events for the Pokemon community, and they start on August 30th. So one thing you might be noticing here is that there's an EU time and an NA time. We have one at 12 p.m. Eastern, which works out to about 5 p.m. in London. And then we have one at 7 p.m. Eastern, which should help out a lot of players on the West Coast play in this event. That being said, we still have a lot of cool things going on. Expect similar prizing that we've had for other Late Night Series events. Expect better staffing, expect better tournament experiences, and of course we do have a stream going up for this season as well, and I will be streaming the event on Twitch. That being said, we have the whole season up on the Play Limitless website. Late Night 51 all the way through 70 runs until we hit the Invitational on November 5th. So check that out, sign up today, and support Zacklesage events and the Shuffle Squad. See you there.